finna get the content going. But yeah, road to 100 subs.
Yeah, man, everything's going great on my end. Being consistent. I dropped 3 videos today. Shout out to me. Dropped the video. Everywhere I dropped a video about that. I dropped a video of Sean C talking about future. That video is actually doing better than I thought it was. I did another academics video because Wayno also claims that he's seen the PDF file. And not PDF file like people like to use the word as, the actual like PDF file of academics and who's paying them and all this type of shit. So that was just interesting conversation. I also did a video about J Roebuck and his reaction to his 5v1. So those videos are doing well on the channel. We're currently at 9,210. So if you're not subscribed, channel subscribe right now.
Don't miss
We're on the way to
out.
10,000. We're 800 away. I remember at one point this was just a dream, you guys. I was saying 1 month ago, I was like, we were at 7,000. I was like, if we could just get to 10,000 by the end of the summer. And by the end of the summer, I meant by the end of August. But it looks like we might get there before August even gets here. So shout out to the shout out to consistency, and shout out to people fucking with the channel and all those
Most
good
definitely.
things like that. So let me make sure everything looking good on mine.
And shout out to us, man, being accountability partners. It might be cheesy or not. We holding each other accountable where we posting down there every day, like D Friend said. We might miss a day or two. Shout out to Wardu. But we coming with it. You coming with it. And I know bullshit like the inspiration. I think we all helping each other stay focused for real.
All right, man. So we got What's the Dirt in the building? What's the Dirt in the building? We got Flying Low in the building. We got No Bias Media in the building. Let's go, D-Friend. What's up? Flying Low says, let's go. He said, a lot of Drake Jr. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's Iceman season, nigga. That's what the topics of conversation is. Shit. That's clearly what niggas want to talk about. That's clearly what niggas want to see. So we're going to get the people what they want to see, big dog. And shout out to What's the Dirt with the fire emojis as well. Y'all go support What's the Dirt, man. He had a good video, great video, Iceman episode 4 breakdown. That was a really good one. I was going to react to it, but I was like, damn, I can't sit down for an hour. I don't see how Bryce did it. Sitting down, like it was a good video, but like reacting to something that's an hour long and then like reacting and then posting, I was like, I'll just watch it, bro. I'll just watch it. But shout out to the shouts out. Nobody says, yeah, first, for real, man. I followed under all 7 of my YouTube accounts. Oh shit, shout out to all 7 of your YouTube accounts. 10,000, baby.
Shout out to Bias, bro.
Let's get it. Let's get to 10,000. Shit.
Shout out to Bias, man.
It ain't Biden when it's a real nigga.
Yeah, it's a real nigga with 7 accounts. But anyways, we got a lot of topics to get into tonight. We got the Drake lawsuit got dismissed. We got the Uzi Carti conversation. We got the Drake broke. The Drake owes people money conversation. And plenty more. Where do y'all want to take it? I'll let y'all start it off. Y'all take it somewhere. I got to do something real quick. So y'all take it away, fellas.
I mean, I think we should get into the Apple Music thing first. We'll wait till D-Friend get back, but I think it won't be too long of a topic. How you feel about the Lil Uzi not being top 100?
I was literally about to like do like a whole video on that shit right before getting on stream. But like there's different aspects of being a good rapper, bro. It's not just lyrical ability. I hate when these like, it's always like these like, and I don't want to be racist and do no reverse racism, but it's always like a certain type of white hip hop, a cultural like Kendrick.
Well, technically he's Spanish, but get your shit off.
Oh, he's Spanish. Well,
I would assume Spanish or like he might be Muslim, so I don't know, but whatever.
I didn't know that, but it's always like a certain type of like a Jeremy Hectic, like those type of archetype, like Rosenberg. It's always those type of people that just be like disingenuous as fuck, bro. Obviously, like niggas like Arsenal or fucking like a lot of the battle rappers, their actual music might not be the most replayable shit in the world. So like, would you put them in the top 100? But you wouldn't put someone that has the impact, the longevity, the influence, the touring numbers, the discography, all that shit, because they lack in this one thing, which is lyricism. Like, it's just disingenuous. And then when people try to like argue people like Joey Badass or Tretch or whoever it is over people like, a lot of the artists that came out in the 2020s might not be the most lyrical, but they clearly have the influence of this generation. Even if you wanted to go to like the Baby, Lil Baby, Gunna, like
because he named all of those people, which I thought was insane.
Crazy. I thought he was just gonna keep it at Carti and YB, which is like, okay, I see why you're saying this, even though I don't agree. But when you start to extrapolate and go to that other shit, it's like you just lost me, bro.
I can kind of understand Carti a little bit, But I looked at what was funny because D-Friend talked about, he said he react to Sean C talking about Future. I seen Fantano talking about Future, and it made me just look up what's the definition of lyrical. And I actually still had it pulled up. Expressing the writer's emotion in an imaginative and beautiful way. That's literally the Google definition. I don't know if there's any other definition of it. But at this point, I feel like when you look at that, it's like that's just being able to produce imagery, being able to make a like you feel what the person's talking about, whether it could be success, shopping, fame, stunting, or whatever it could be, motivational. And so when we talk about the Future conversation, like obviously it's kind of like he's very great at doing those type of things. But with Uzi, like he's a good, like he got bars, bro. He can rap. He's really good at creating that rock vibe, dark kind of vibe. It's his own lane. And I think it's a product of really like that Jay-Z era of niggas and media, like all in that era, not really never accepting a new wave. And that started from honestly Wayne. Kanye was kind of like in the middle, but Wayne, Drake, and the people that kind of like went from Travis Scott's and that elk, they never got the real love that those backpack rappers would get, like ASAP or not ASAP, or Kendrick or somebody like that, J. Cole. Even though these guys got their own wave and stuff like that, but I think that's just a product of like literally never accepting like the experimental hip hop side of rap in essentially.
What you think, different?
Yeah, I mean, how I look at it is like this. I look at it like if they're saying like lyrical rappers of all time, they want to break down the technical skill of it, then maybe, I mean, not even maybe, I wouldn't put Playboy Carti in that conversation. But if we're just talking about rap artists of all time, just rap artists, like this is your style of rapping, and you're an artist, you make music, can you be in the top 100? YB, I believe, should be in the top 100. Only because for his generation, his era, he is the guy. Like, I don't want to hear about, no disrespect, but if you was a rapper in the 90s, even the early 2000s, and you were like a mid-tier nigga, you wasn't like Hove, DMX, Wayne. Like, if you was a mid-tier nigga of your era, I'm sorry, I'm not putting you over the niggas that's, even if they may not be as skilled technically as you, but these niggas are able to captivate their audience, sell the records, sell out arenas, and they were to be the guys of their generation. I'm not going to put you over them. That's just me. If we're talking about that type of conversation. So when they said that, I was like, maybe they're talking about like lyrical ability as far as, I'm in the doing what they're doing. I'm like this that type of rapping. Maybe they're talking about that. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever. Yeah. But if you're talking about rap artists of all time, if we're going to tell the story of hip hop from then to now, and we're going to put 100 niggas in that thing, I feel like if you the top of your generation, you got to be in that conversation. That's just me, though. But
and the NFR guy, he was bringing up catalog. He was like, they don't have the catalog, they don't have the depth. So he was bringing up, I feel like, the totality of what it is to be a rapper, not just the lyrical ability. And that's where it's like I feel like it's completely off. Like you said, if you top in your class, like it's hard to dispute it. Like to me, like you ran a certain time, and it's like if I go back from the 2000s, I probably could pick out like 10 dudes that I think could be in the top 100. And I feel like you could do that with every like 5 years, every 10 years, you can find like 10 to like 12 dudes that probably fit into the top 100. Just like how they did the top 75 in like basketball. It's like a mix of all the eras, but I don't know. I don't know like where they would find 100 rappers at, honestly. Like,
and also something that goes into like the lyricism argument he was trying to make. A lot of the lyricists that he's trying to bring up in comparison to YB and Carti, they don't have the star power or the uniqueness that they have, like in terms of like if you were to compare YB to everyone that sounds like YB, like even if you wanted to say like Will Bryce, Kevin Gates, like I like some of Kevin Gates' music, but we can all agree that YB is a bigger rap artist just because of his discography, his longevity, how frequently he drops, the touring, social media, real life, like if we were to like look at all the lyricists, it's very linear unless you're someone that's just like so way better of a lyricist than everybody else, like Eminem or something. Like there's nothing special that would make you stick out more so to the fact of someone that has everything, every other aspect of a criteria outside of lyricism. Obviously, lyricism is a big part of the criteria. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not saying that, but you gotta.
I feel like we're trying to say something else instead of lyricism, though, because it's like they're rapping. Like, why be not talking about nothing? Like, I don't. You know what I mean? It's like
but it might not be like the most lyrical like in the world.
I don't get that though. It's like how he's connecting with so many people. That has to, like, it's not like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we talking about storytelling or something.
YB doesn't have the mechanics that some of these other rappers may have, like how they lyrically do that,
like
the
rhyming
mechanics
or something
the
like
mechanics
that.
of rapping, double entendre, triple entendre. He don't do all that. It's kind of just like he's rhyming his words, obviously, because he's a
Like
rapper.
all of us
But
here are
still,
smart.
but like what Bryce is saying is like if his shit is connecting with them emotionally, why does he even have to do all these other things to be considered a rapper? Like what he's saying is connecting. The pain music, the whatever he's doing is connecting emotionally with these people. That's why you see these kids, these fucking arena tours across the country going crazy. He's in random places across the world. They're going, well, I don't know if it's around the world. I think he was like in Brazil or something. He was somewhere in a fucking favela or something, and they were going crazy because he connects with the people. He connects with people. Who cares? Everyone didn't like Nas, but he's still the best. I wouldn't say everyone didn't like. I feel like a lot of people like Nas. Like I feel like Nas is unanimously known to have one of the best hip hop albums of all time. He's always considered one of the greatest of all time. I don't even know like where that argument would even. Like yeah, there's probably a couple people that don't like Nas, but I feel like he's widely considered one of the greatest of all time. So I don't even know how Nas even got brought into that argument. And even with that, like you bring up Nas, like Nas is a solo standalone. I feel like you can't really tell the story of hip hop without Nas, so he would be in the top 100. He was one of the best of his generation. He beat Jay-Z in a battle, so like you would have to put him in that conversation. So, you know, that's how I look at that.
Like the people in the chat, like y'all are smart enough to know that Joyner Lucas.
YB is a pop star. Y'all call Joyner pop star now.
Like
y'all call anybody pop star.
Like y'all are smart enough. Y'all are smart enough. Y'all are smart enough to know that Joyner Lucas is not a bigger rap artist than YB.
Bigger. He's not as good consistently.
Like he has the lyrical ability. He has decent songs that I like. But it's like, would you rank him higher than a Playboy Carti or a Lil Uzi because of that? Probably not. At least I won't.
Because he lacks in so many other things. And the thing is, like, this is what I don't like when we get like to shit on these rappers. Like it's so much of a big gap between their lyrical ability. Like when I hear like Uzi really trying to rap, he can rap with some of the best guys. Now, like you said, is he the best storyteller? Some other conversation y'all trying to talk about? Maybe not. When I hear Gunna, Little Baby, like they might not be as great as Jay-Z as rapping or J. Cole is rapping, but them niggas is way closer to them than like the bottom tier niggas, and then they still making good hits. They still had impact. So it's like they still make hits. And then it's like we almost, even with Future, we try to act like the niggas don't have any level of storytelling, any level of like depicting imagery or anything like that. It's just like fun music or anything like that. Like it's like they don't have any depth at all. It's like, no, they still have depth. Maybe they don't have the depth of the most greatest artists of all time, but it's still there. It's like, on top of them being able, like I said, curate hits and all these other hooks and running shit like running errors and shit like that. So that's what I don't really love about them conversations. They act like these niggas just like their pen is like when it comes to the rapping shit is like a D- or something like that. And it's more closer to a B+. All
right, let's read some of these chats. So Flying Low says Nas was loved, but Jay-Z was bigger. I mean, Jay-Z was bigger, but I mean, shit, Nas was, even if Jay-Z, like, I'm looking at Nas, and we're just talking about first week, because you're talking about how big somebody was or whatever. Like, Nas's I Am album still did 470,000 first week in 1999. So it's not like Nas was like some fucking small fry rapper. Even in 2006, when I was growing up in 2006, like, niggas wasn't talking about Nas. So, like, I don't know, 2006, when I was, you know, the niggas that was out around that time, we're talking about the Kanye's, we're talking about the T.I.'s, we're talking about the whatever. It's like, that ain't what me talking about down here in the South, at least the people I was around. But I mean, he still did 355,000 first week, so it's like he was still a big artist throughout his career. So 2001, he did 342. So I mean, I don't know. Nas is still a big fucking artist. But I think you guys talking. So I'm just about nigga. They're rappers. I'm just saying they're rap artists. Whatever how they rap, they are still rappers. They are still rapping at the end of the day. Are they the most technically best rappers? No. But when they rap, it connects with people on a different level. That's all I'm gonna continue to nail down that point. When these niggas rap, people are connecting with what they are saying. Regardless if you believe that they are so skilled in the art of rapping, the technical skill of rapping, it does not matter because that music is still connecting with people on an emotional level. I'm sorry. So if we're going to talk about some of these people that y'all may want to throw in there as being technically more skilled, cool, I'm not mad at that. But if we're just going to say, hey, these are the top 100 rappers of all time in rap history, I'm not putting a nigga that was the middle tier of his era over niggas that was running their era. I'm not gonna do it. if I'm gonna just try to make like the list of just the 100 most, even like the 100 most, I don't know, I want to say influential people, but like the 100 most, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but you have to tell the story of hip hop, and these 100 people have to be a part of it from when the fuck was hip hop? Was 1770? I don't know when the fuck it started. In the 70s to now, who are the most impactful people? Boom, here's 100.
And even when you say that, it was all because like I know people want to say like the best rapper, but when we start to rank the top 10, top 20, top 100, it's always like the greatest. It's not necessarily the best. It's the greatest, which would include.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that they were the best.
I'm just saying people that are saying like best rapper, that's subjective. Like,
and even right here, like once you said Drake's a good songmaker, he's not really a good rapper. It's like, all right, bro, it's not. All right, I understand. No disrespect.
If you don't think Drake's a good rapper at this point,
no disrespect, but I understand. I get who we're talking to right here.
And that's fine. You don't have to like Drake, but just, I mean,
his peers would tell you, the niggas you look up to as rappers would tell you that Drake is a great rapper.
Every single one.
So it's like like Eminem would say Drake is a great rapper. Like these niggas would say Drake is a great rapper. Like Jay-Z would not be on this amount of songs with Drake if he did not think Drake was a good rapper. So like,
at a certain point, it just sounds like delusion, bro. I don't even like. I get numb to when people do that. I just get numb to talking points like that because it's like it's 2026 and you still saying this like he's not a good rapper in 2026. Yeah. Who's a good rapper then?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I go back to what I just said. He's closer to them being a writer. Even if we was in an imaginary world that he's not as good as Jay-Z, Eminem, Kendrick, maybe J. Cole. He's closer than them. And then when it comes to the hit making things, he's probably got a bigger distance than they could keep up when it comes to consistency he was able to produce. So it's like when you start to balance out that equation, Drake is still elite. So it's like you could say he's a better songwriter. Yeah, he might be a better songwriter than the actual rapper, but at the same time, he's so close of rapping ability of them, if not better, if we really being honest. So I don't get it. But honestly, bro, this leads into the Apple 20 conversation. If you want to pull it up, y'all got the
and even that point he made doesn't make sense. If he's a better songmaker than a better rapper, that would mean he's the best rap artist. And most people talk about rap artists in that realm. They talk about best rappers. They associate that with best rapper. It's not necessarily because there's plenty of battle rappers that don't make great music. There's plenty. Daylight. I don't listen to Daylight. I don't listen to Loaded Lux music. Like what are we talking about? They're great rappers. They got bars, but I'm not listening to their music. There's a difference. So if there's clearly a difference, I think we can see that there's clearly a difference there. Like Lupe is a great rapper, but he has great songs.
I don't know. He's not a great song maker, and maybe not historically, like whatever. Yeah. But he still got great songs.
Which would be another criteria: consistency. That's a criteria. It's different criterias, bro. It's tiers to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it gets ugly when you say top 100. Like I read the top 50 conversations, top 30. When you say 100, it's like, bro, who's gonna really sit down and make 100 people? Because I'm like, is Kid Cudi in the top 100? Because like I feel like he's Lupe, but like a little better in my opinion when it comes to consistency of songwriting.
He's definitely got the influence for sure.
So it's like I don't know, bro. It's like when we start talking 100 rappers, bro. Then we go to regions. Are we looking at regions? Because I think Rich Homie Quan might be a top 100 rapper. Right, like I'm saying,
music.
Like,
go to Apple Music. Go to Apple Music.
I'm just saying,
he about to ruin the topic. Go to Apple Music. Go to Apple Music.
Bro, but that's what I'm
saying.
It gets in the weeds.
Go to Apple Music.
It gets in the weeds, bro. It gets in the weeds. When you talk about 100 rappers, bro.
I think people got to break it down into like every 10th, like 100 through 90 should be. These are the most
breaking Giannis news. Wait, hold on, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Giannis got traded?
I don't think he got traded yet. He didn't get traded yet. I would have seen it. Io DeZumo got assigned a deal though, but he didn't get traded yet. He's supposed to get traded before the draft.
If Shams ain't tweeted, it ain't happy yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I think they should just break down that list into because they should just do it by generations, like the best of the 70s. It's just like basketball, best of the 70s, best of the 80s. Like it's just easier that way because when you start to like just combine the 70s, who was the best in the 60s, who was the best in the 2010s, it's like. Clearly like a big difference in quality of music, you know, like how music is being consumed, streaming.
That's the thing too.
There's a lot of factors, bro.
Like, niggas gonna hate me, but it's gonna be so many guys post 20, let's even say 2008 that's like it's gonna consume, I feel like 60% of the list just based on where music was at versus like I feel like people wasn't as good as making hooks in the in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s. So you might have like three guys from the 70s. You're gonna have LL Cool J, like you're gonna have Dre,
Big Daddy Kane, you know.
Like and it's like niggas
Coogee
laughed at my Rick Me Quan.
Coogee Rap, you know.
Rakim
some of them
sure.
I like some of them.
I don't know
Grandmaster
Coogee Rap.
Caz, Curtis Blow, Run DMC.
Yeah. Run DMC for sure.
Dougie Fresh.
I don't know. Niggas laugh at Rick Me Quan. I'm laughing at.
It's kind of like with basketball.
Let me run through this real quick. Let me run because we wasn't about to do it just off the strength right here. I said ChatGPT, give me the top 100 rappers from the beginning of rap to now. Factor in impact, influence, discography, fan impact, all these things, right? So I'm gonna just run through these quickly. Number 100, NBA YoungBoy. Number 100 NBA.
So that's the barometer. That's the lowest scale.
I'm gonna run through it quickly. If y'all feel the need to stop me, then stop me. But
that's
99,
a very successful 100 though.
So from 100 to up, so we got YoungBoy, Lil Baby, Doja Cat, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Rhapsody, Earl Sweatshirt.
Okay, all them girls can get booted.
Stop, nigga.
Rhapsody got Grammys. She had classic albums.
No, nigga, no.
All right.
No.
Elite Pen, respected catalog.
Wait, what was the criteria?
What I say? Influence. I said skill. I said fan impact. I said discography.
All right, keep going. Maybe it gets better, but even
skill, but.
Little Baby and YoungBoy should not be under them for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. I don't think Lil Baby. I think they should be more closer to the top. But regardless, Earl Sweatshirt. So I'm in 94. Earl Sweatshirt's 94,
Whoa.
right? So then we got Vince Staples, Absol, Schoolboy Q, The Game, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Too Short, Crunchy Black, DJ Paul era.
I'm good.
3 6 Mafia, Project Pat, Pimp C, DMX. What DMX? I don't know. Oh no, they put DMX Style. I don't know. They put Bun B right there at 83. 82, Joey Badass, JID, Big L, AZ,
JID?
No.
JID 81? Not over Lil Baby.
Fuck out of here.
Not over Pimp C. Not over a lot of them niggas. Like
Dr. Dre's not a rapper.
But still, like, what are we?
Definitely not over the game. Not over the game.
Yeah,
JID not over the game. Game in 90s crazy. Schoolboy Q in 91. JID's not even over Schoolboy Q. So
maybe not even Absol. If we talk about them niggas do the same shit.
I feel like they're closer. They're closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and Absol are closer.
Throw that whole list away, bro. All
right, let's see. Let's keep going. Reminder, this is ChatGPT. 77. We're at 77. We got Fabulous. We got Meek Mill. We got Quavo, Takeoff, Offset, Young Thug, Uzi, Chief Keef, Playboy Carti, Travis Scott, 68, Mac Miller, Tyler. I feel like they kind of like group. I feel like they kind of just grouped the eras together.
They did. Yeah.
So they got Tyler the Creator,
Takeoff, like
Tyler the Creator, Nipsey, Wale, Rick Ross, Ludacris, Nelly, Big Boy, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, MC Light, DMC, Run DMC, Rev Run. They got Run DMC on here like 3 times in a row. Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Caz. Yeah, they did. I feel like they just grouped they like grouped this shit in together. But anyways, we're in the top. Now we're getting the top 50. And like I said, it's according to ChatGPT, top 50.
Breaking news.
Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Lil Kim, Juvenile, Young Jeezy, Gucci, Too Short, E40, Raekwon, Prodigy, DMX. DMX at 42 is kind of crazy. Big Pun, Cool G Rap, T.I., Redman, Lupe Fiasco, Common, Mos Def, Q-Tip, Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, Cameron, Jadakiss. Now we're in the top 30.
Jadakiss is too fucking high.
30. Jadakiss at 30.
Way too fucking high.
Jadakiss, Pusha T, MF Doom, Big Daddy Kane, Black
Pusha T?
Niggas be hyping Pusha T. I ain't gonna
That's what I'm saying.
Pusha T got some good shit, but like to be in the top 30 is kind of crazy, man.
MF Doom, like, bro.
Don't even do it, nigga. We don't want the MF Doom fans in here. Leave MF Doom alone, nigga. I done learned my lesson fucking with them niggas.
Delusion.
All right, top 25. Method Man, Chuck D, KRS-One, Nicki Minaj. Don't say what. Those are the found.
No,
who cares?
Method Man should not be on his own. Method Man should not be up there.
Oh, Method Man. Yeah, I would put Method Man 25, but you know.
Jerry, what's the logo? I don't give a fuck.
Now we're at 22. Nicki Minaj, Future, 50 Cent, J. Cole, Lauryn Hill, Ghostface. I think they fucked up putting DMX at the back, but they got DMX here at 16. Snoop Dogg, LL Cool J, Scarface, Ice Cube, Andre 3000, Drake, Kanye.
Bro, y'all gas Andre so much.
No, that's
bro.
insane.
Oh my god,
that's insane. Andre should be somewhere in the 50s.
Nigga should be in the 70s, bro.
He's one of the best rappers.
If you
don't
said
got an album. He don't got an album.
Yeah.
Bro, continue.
Bro, I can't.
I'm not even arguing. I'm not even arguing.
He shouldn't be.
By the way, Giannis
he's the best rapper. He's the best rapper of the most iconic group of all time in hip hop.
I wish I cared.
How can he not be in the top? Like, I don't know.
I wish
if he was if it was counted as Outkast, I agree. But just him on his own, I don't.
I mean, Big Boy's in the top 20.
It's just like how they did the Migos.
That's it.
I don't think so. But it's just like with the Migos, they had them all separate. When
they had Big Boy. They had Big Boy at 60. They got Big Boy at 60.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's not.
All right. Anyways, Andre's at 11, Drake 10, Kanye West 9, Rakim 8, Eminem 7, Lil Wayne 6, Big 5, Tupac 4, Kendrick 3, Nas 2, Jay-Z 1.
Where is Drake?
He was 10. At 6. Oh, you said 10.
10.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Uzi, to say all that, Lil Uzi could fit on that list.
He can fit in 100. Uzi can fit in 100.
Yeah, to say all that, NBA YoungBoy could have been a lot higher. Lil Baby could have been based on that list, them niggas could have easily been like top 40 for sure.
That's why y'all can't trust AI, bro.
I mean, I appreciate the names. We wouldn't have got through all the names.
It says here's my top 100 rappers of all time based on impact, discography, influence, longevity, skill. From the beginning of hip-hop in the Bronx era to now. Hip-hop's roots are... Okay, that's just AI.
I think they just grouped it like you said. I don't think they did that in order. And by the way, yes, Giannis is going to the Heat. Congratulations.
Ew.
Oh, so he did get traded?
Giannis, Bobby Portis to the Heat. Bucks get Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jamie Jack Hess Jr., and 3 first rounds, a pick swap, and a second-round pick. So Giannis went to the Heat with Bobby Portis, basically, for Tyler Hero.
I kind of like that better a little bit instead of breaking.
Yeah, it makes sense. They didn't even want Tyler Hero, so they got rid of Tyler Hero. They got rid of that contract too.
But I just feel like he's back in the same situation. But I don't know.
He kind of is, yeah, kind of is.
Oh, they're going into fucking overtime. Shout out to them. Shout out to the fucking Wings. But my sis Enrique going, but Wale, what are you doing, my Nigerian queen? You can't hit no threes tonight. I be going crazy across the board, but she can hit a 3 to save her fucking life. We might hit this 100, so we're going to be all right. Anyways, what's up? Giannis got traded. Let me tell you, I don't give a fuck.
Jay-Z at 1 is crazy.
I mean, you know, I would say Drake. I would say, if it was me, I'd say Drake is number 1 all time. You know, that's just me. That's just me.
Jay at 3, so it's not that crazy to me.
Yeah. Kendrick at number 3.
Kendrick at 3.
I ain't gonna lie, based on how we did our album ranking, I don't know what I put Kendrick at. We gotta do the top 50 rappers over again. Like we gotta do.
Definitely do.
If I got 2 Kendrick classics in my top, what was it, my top 10?
Rick Ross is in my top.
I gotta put him in my. He's got to be higher in my top 10. If I got 2 Kendrick classics,
Rick Ross in my top 50.
We'll do the top rappers.
But that's it though. What else you got on his catalog that's in your like top 50?
I mean, but I like GNX is good. Like even Mr. Morale is good. Like it's not a horrible album. So we got good albums. But if I got 2 of your classics in my shit that, you know, in my top 10, I feel like you got to at least be in my top 10. If you got 2 classics in my top 10 albums of all time.
No, I'm not mad.
I'm not like you think all the other albums are like shit. So I don't think the other albums are shit.
No, I don't think they shit. I just don't think they got replay value for me to actually. Like, I didn't want to go back and listen to them. Like when they actually dropped, I gave it a month and never went back to them. So it's like
he said you just talked about the WNBA. No, I talked about Prize Picks. I didn't talk about the WNBA. They're just a product of Prize Picks. So that's why they got brought. Now, if Giannis was playing right now, then I give a fuck about Giannis. But he ain't about to make me no money, so I don't give a fuck about Giannis right now. Maybe when the season starts, you know, I care about the Heat. Well, let's just pause for like 3 seconds after this conversation. Do y'all think this pushes the Heat like to elite status in the East now? Him and Bam teaming up, like they don't have Duncan Robinson. She's been playing for the Pistons for a couple of years now. Now they lost another Tyler Hero, another shooter. What they got to do? They got to get some shooters in the draft. They got some shooters in free agency. What do y'all think?
I mean, at best, they have some niggas that want to go play there, like on a free agency type deal. Mm-hmm. Maybe some, like how the Heatles did in a certain way. I don't know. I'm not that high on them.
Do y'all think that they would have been a better trade for them if they got to the Celtics? They were saying that they were going to trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis. Y'all think Giannis on the Celtics would have made like, oh damn, this might be the best team in the league with him, Tatum, and other guys they got over there right now?
Not best in the league, but that'd have been real dangerous because of the 3-point shooting around Giannis. They had more of a functioning team versus now it's just like you got a superstar and you got Bam. Like, I don't know what you're building around.
Apparently, the Celtics offered Jaylen Brown and 2 first-round picks, and they declined.
I'm glad they declined. I'd rather keep the Celtics unless
too.
Jalen want to just leave. I'd rather keep the Celtics.
I wonder how Jalen feel about that though, because it's like, damn, like now it's like when you're put out there in that trade conversation and your trade don't go through, it's like, what's up, y'all bitch ass niggas don't want me? Like, all right, well let me go then. What the fuck? Like, it's like it feel like I'm the scapegoat. Like Tatum was out this whole season. I'm the one that was putting the team on my fucking back throughout the year. Yeah. People said I was top 5 MVP voting and all this shit. And it's like, y'all want to get rid of me? Like, I was the one doing it. What the fuck y'all mad at me for?
They still had a good record, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it scapegoat. It's just like, it is Giannis. It's like, we tried to get Giannis.
Well, trade Tatum, bitch ass. I'm the one put the fucking team on my back. Shit, trade that nigga. It's 2 of us. It's me and this nigga. Trade him. Shit. What the fuck you traded me for? I showed y'all when I'm by myself, I can do shit just like this nigga can do shit.
I was fine. If I trade Tatum, I'm gonna need more than just Giannis game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna need a little bit more.
I mean, maybe because the age and Giannis he's injury prone.
Yeah, a little bit right now.
I mean, now, but before
he ain't made it. He hasn't. The last 3 years he's been hurt in the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, at least 2 out of 3. I know
that's gonna hurt the Heat if anything, because that spacing gonna be terrible unless Giannis just turns into Jokic. That spacing is terrible.
That's not happening.
Or Wemby. Turns into Wemby.
I seen them talking about he the only Wemby stopper in the league.
Giannis.
Well, the Knicks just stopped the nigga. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
All right, let's get to it. All right, Flying Low says, when you have Lil Baby, Future, and Wayne in your top 5 most played artists every year, I don't think K-Dot will have replay value for you.
I mean, that is true. You're not lying.
Oh, he was a shot at me. What he said? What?
He said you have a type,
Lil Baby, Future, and Wayne. Why we dissing Wayne? Why is Wayne getting the fuck? Wayne is hey, bro. We not doing the Wayne slander no more, dog. We not doing that. Wayne is arguably one of the greatest of all time. We're not doing the Wayne slander no more on this show. No more. Future, arguably big 3. Pull up the Apple Music charts, nigga. 3rd most streamed all time. Niggas, the only niggas above him is Taylor Swift and Drake. Shit. That's it. Taylor Swift and Drake. That's it. How much? J. Cole didn't even make the list. Lando, where you at, nigga? Where Lando at? Because he was trying. That's not even a conversation, nigga. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. Put Future over J. Cole in the big 3. Future thought he was in the big 3. I did a story today with the Sean C thing. I forgot Future even said this shit. Future said, why all these niggas was mad at Kendrick dissing, nigga, he dissed me on my own song. Nigga, he said, fuck the big 3. Future's like, nigga, I'm in the big 3. He wasn't even thinking about J. Cole. He said, he dissed me on my own song. Like, what the fuck? Everybody mad at? I'm not mad, so why they mad? But anyways,
I think I got the list.
Yeah, niggas hating, man. Like, there's been plenty of albums. I ain't got to explain myself that I love outside of just the trap 808s and shit like that.
Said, I went back to Carter 6 this weekend. I'm going to say this. The first half still, he was barring up shit.
That shit trash. Anyways, let's see. 20.
I think I'll take that.
I mean, that's what you're going to have to take it. Pause. You got no choice to take it.
All right, man.
So we're judging who good by streaming. Oh, my God. Can we just have the fucking conversation? Future is still good. Like
niggas are so dense.
Hold on. This is the thing, guys. We're not talking because when I say that, like, Future is great because people will listen to his music. Niggas will say, like, what about Vanilla Ice or some stupid shit like that. I'm not talking about a nigga have 1 year and he do good. I'm talking about consistently for 12 years, this nigga been one of the top rap artists of. This ain't no, like I said, ain't no one.
Not even rap.
He not just popped off one time and he just did
this
year. Nigga, we're talking about consistently over 12 years.
Different. Am I tripping? Is it not? Wasn't it just not rap?
It's all music. It's all genres. It's not just.
That's what I'm saying. Since streaming has been around,
since Apple Music has been around, Future is number 3 all time. That means that niggas want to consume his music, so people believe that he is making good music.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No matter how much, no matter if you like it or not, people believe that nigga's making good music.
I want to say this, and you know how they talk about, well, just because you don't do the first week, you can still have impact and stuff like that. Future don't have great first week numbers. He never does. But niggas go back and through the years, they still gonna keep playing his music, playing his music, playing his music. That's what leads to him being top 3. So it's like I think Future's the perfect example of a guy don't have the most crazy impact in the world. Like he don't have a bunch of number ones.
This list right here, right, Wardo?
He don't have a bunch of top 10s.
Oh, it's not.
But niggas actually fuck with his music.
Kendrick was number 14 on Apple Music. Yeah, this list ain't right. Maybe that's just like that's just the rappers. That might just be
that's
the rappers.
all-time ranking. Damn.
That's just the rappers. They didn't throw everybody. My bad. Aimed anime Dark Kings. My bad, brother. I don't know. You know, when you just see a chat, you don't know what the tone is. You just see a nigga type some shit, and you might think it's just being sarcastic. That's my bad, brother. If you ain't, I like arguing. My
absolutely
brother.
unsure.
I'm sorry. I just like arguing.
Carti, love it.
I just like arguing, bro.
Well, Drake number 1, Taylor Swift number 2, Future 3, Youngboy 4,
Bad
Bunny
let's slow
5.
it down. Let's go from the top and then give our what we think about that. You know, each. So who's number 20? Who's number 20?
Eminem.
Slim Shady.
Eminem being number 20. I mean, I feel like that's great for him because his peak wasn't in the streaming era. So the fact that streaming artist,
era. Yeah, that's true.
An artist that was his peak was like in the early 2000s, being in that top 20. I think that's a good thing. I think that's great for him. He was still dropping albums, you know, within the streaming era, but still, the fact that his peak was, you know, that time.
Well before that.
You got to give it to Eminem. All right, who's next?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Icon.
I'm not a big Bieb guy. I'm not a belieber, but
true icon, nigga.
Shout out.
He's an icon. He's an
icon. I'm not gonna lie, he's an icon, but I'm not a big believer. But shout out to number 19 for Justin Bieber.
Shout out to the real icon.
Is the next one is maybe controversial because haven't been around as long, but white boy as well, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he has.
Ed Sheeran's been around since like 2010.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
2011, 2010.
Yeah. I didn't know about Ed Sheeran in high school.
He do stadium tours. Like it makes sense for Ed to be there.
I knew that. I just thought he started later. I didn't know he was around when he was in high school.
He's been around since like 2011. He got, and then if you go to, I kind of figured I kind of knew who was gonna be the top people just based on like what I see on Spotify because I'm assuming like niggas on Spotify got hella streams, they probably got hella streams over on Apple. Like, he got multiple songs with billions of plays, so Ed Sheeran being there, it makes sense.
I think these next two guys we can mention at the same time, Rod Wave and Gunna.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing Rod there at 17 kind of surprised me. I fuck with Rod Wave, I do, but out of all artists, like look at this list right here, right? I was just thinking, like, and we're talking about pop world. I don't see no Billie Eilish on this list because I would assume Billie Eilish and Rod Wave kind of started maybe around the same time. And Billie Eilish ain't one of them pop stars that drop one album and don't drop another for 5 years. She's pretty consistent with putting out her projects and albums. So not seeing Billie on here, but seeing Rod Wave and then Gunna as well. Hey man,
even Lil Durk right there. That's kind of.
I think one thing that does show is that hip hop is definitely more of a stream centric.
For sure, yeah.
Genre than others, because you'll see a lot of these like white artists, they have high like physical pure sales. So you gotta think, if you're a fan, if I go on Apple Music and I buy your album, whenever I'm playing it from that, I'm not streaming it, so you're not getting those streams. I've already bought it and it's in my Apple, and I don't think if I buy an album, when I play it, even if I'm playing it on Apple Music, I don't think it counts as a stream because I've already, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's how it goes. So that might be, you don't see a lot of pop star people you might think would be on here, but hey man, shout out to Rod Wave, shout out to Gunna, shout out to Lil Durk. I mean,
hey man, and like I said, bro, people shit on Gunna because he don't have those numbers. Like first week, he might do 100, 150. But I'm telling you, the streets fuck with Gunna. And for instance, they've been around for what, half of the streaming era? Because it started in 2012. They came around 2018, 2000. It's 2026 now. So it's like some of these guys, like. For instance, Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran, like they pretty much was around the whole streaming era, and Gunna and Lil Durk, Rod Wave already ahead of them. Like that's like maybe that's what different saying. It goes more to the fact it's a streaming era thing, but like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be trying to tell, like I feel like they impact. It's hard to see it a little bit, but bro, it's the numbers are there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to think about people who people would consider like there's. You got Gunna, but you ain't got no Young Thug. Like, is Young Thug on this list? No. He didn't make it. Who else would you think? Like, I don't know how they classify them, but maybe I wouldn't say the Migos would be. I don't know.
Thug didn't really sell well, though. Here, not really a stream type of guy.
Migos not on there. But anyways, so then we got number 14. We got Kendrick Lamar at 14. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. And me
I
saying
think
this
that's pretty
doesn't
high.
me saying this doesn't diminish this, but when you think about it,
That's pretty high.
if it wasn't for the battle, Kendrick Lamar may not have made
Nigga,
I'm
don't
not
do
saying he wouldn't
that.
have, but he
Don't
may
do
not
that.
have made the
Don't do
top
that.
20.
Don't do
No,
that.
not like us, massive streaming song.
Good Kid,
Luther,
Luther.
massive streaming song.
Damn and
Nigga,
Good
we
Kid,
seen
Mad
the
City.
numbers. We seen the numbers,
Nigga,
nigga.
Super Bowl.
Damn,
Super
Good
Bowl
Kid, Mad
boost.
City.
No,
alone,
nigga,
bro.
we seen the numbers before, nigga. He could have arguably not been on the list if it was not for those billions of plays that he got due to the battle. And I'm not saying that he would have been trashed
they
or shit like
removed.
that. He would have still been Kendrick Lamar, but I'm just saying it would have been surprising to see him not make the list, but see Dirk, Gunna, and people like that
removed
on
To
the
be one
the
away
list.
from Dirk and pretty much Gunna is kind of insane when we talk about the icon level that niggas claim Kendrick Lamar to be. That's the conversation, bro. Like, people shit on Gunna Impact and Lil Baby, Lil Dirk. But, like, if people really think Kendrick is great as he is, if his quality is so much better than these other niggas' quantity, why niggas not fucking with it on a high level, bro? Like, he's been around the whole streaming era. Like, now, and I will say this though. I mean, J. Cole's not even on the list. So to be on the list, it is an accomplishment. But at the same time, he's supposed to be this icon that's supposed to be running shit, supposedly elite, top of the culture.
The only pushback I have that, because I always got to get pushback from my nigga Kendrick. We got to see which of their songs are the most streamed. Because if their songs are the most streamed are not like they songs, just like a feature here or there, then that probably attributes to them being like high. Like if because I'm thinking about because even Lil Durk being on here is surprising to me because I'm like he didn't really pop off. Like he's been around for a long time, but I doubt niggas was streaming him crazy until like the 2020. You know, after the Drake. When did you get the Drake feature? What was that? Like 2020? The Laugh Now Cry Later. When was that? Like 2020, 2019, something like that. So for him to be 15, like if Dirk shit is like 2 billion of it is from like this, it's like, all right, well, he's there technically, but you know. So I guess
I
you
just feel like that's hard
like
to
that.
say because Kendrick still has Not Like Us. Kendrick still has Luther. Kendrick still had the other songs from the GNX that had his chance to go crazy. He had his chance for Mr. Morale to go crazy. Damn was a part of the streaming era too. That guy DNA Humble. So it's like it's hard to say like Little Dirk being one away. It's something up, bro. Something there's smoke there. I might not have the narrative down yet, but what niggas how they type on Twitter as passionate as they say they is, it don't seem like it when it comes to the actual listening to the nigga music. Like, and that just, bro, and I think that reflects what I've been saying, bro. He's been on a downward trajectory post Damn. he's been delivering underwhelming performances post Damn, and the world is showing you that. All-time top 20 streaming numbers, bro. Like, you got niggas that started way later than you, right there with you as a peer. When you probably should be somewhere closer, even I don't know, man. In y'all mind, y'all would have thought. In y'all mind, where y'all thought Kendrick would have been if y'all heard this list was coming out and you didn't see it?
Who on the list started
around? I would have around where he's at right here.
Okay.
I mean, you got once we go to the top 10, like you got to look at the niggas over there, and it's like those are the niggas, you know, like. That's people you would assume.
I just would assume that niggas thought that about Kendrick. Post Malone is a nigga. Let's go. Let's keep running. Let's keep going.
Wait, who on the list started way later than him?
Gunna and Rod Wave, and they right there with him. Little Baby started later. Youngboy started later. And I would have perceived them to be the same level of icon. If not, Kendrick should be a way bigger icon. They say he's the most. He's supposed to be number 2/number 1.
I would slow you down there because when we get into this talk conversation, we're talking about completely different things. Youngboy drops like fucking 5 mixtapes a year, so he gets hella streams off that. We've never heard no nigga have a conversation with us that says a Youngboy album is a classic hip hop album. We say Kendrick got at least 2. So it's like, yes, they stream more, but like. Nigga, you know, that's why I said there's factors that play into like when I look at Lil Durk's most popular songs, just on Spotify, he has Laugh Now Cry Later with Drake has 1.1 billion. We would assume over on Apple it has around that same one. Then he has Broadway Girls on there, which you would assume is heavily lifted by Morgan Wallen being on the track. He has All My Life, which is a classic record for him. J. Cole's on that track. His next record that's big is Stand By Me, featuring Morgan Wallen, so Morgan Wallen there for that as well. And then his next one is 3-Headed Goat, which is his song, featuring
Polo,
Lil Baby and Polo G. And then after that, it goes to Who Wants Smoke, which he's a feature on, which is a big record. So, like I said, if we want to get into that type of conversation, why is he so close to these niggas? Then we'd have to actually break down the song by song comparison. Is it his song, not his song? Is he a big part of the song? Like, that's when we have to get in that conversation.
I just feel like we're making excuses because you had all these opportunities to make big songs that would put you where you say you're supposed to be at. Like when Drake made the joke, Kendrick, I mean, these other people got you wiped down. It's not that they necessarily better. It's just like they're more successful as you, and you're supposed to be Mr. Icon. You're supposed to be Mr. Rap Savior.
You know,
and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I also think that just like that speaks to different like cultural impacts possibly, but versus what niggas actually want to listen to versus what they might actually want to go out and watch. Like different levels of impact. So I don't want to nitpick that. I just would assume, like I said, for a guy to be that big, he had all this time to be able to like do these numbers and shit like that. That's all I said. Like, and even with the NBA YoungBoy, like this is my last point. People pretend that this quality is so fucking immaculate from Kendrick Lamar with the projects that he's done. It's quality over quantity. That's his fans' number one fucking argument. If the quality's so fucking great, I don't care if a guy might do 5 projects a year. It's like it still should be a little bit closer, in my opinion. If y'all think the quality's so great that the people, the man to want to go listen to it or actually match that. If that's what y'all say, because he has the platform. Everybody knows when he's dropping. Everybody knows Kendrick's albums. If the quality was really there, that's so immaculate and better than everybody else's. Because Little Baby's not dropping that much every year. Future, he like honestly, he don't drop that much. Like Future been doing every 2 years. Like I get it, it's a lot, but compared to Kendrick, but it's not excessive like YoungBoy. So it's different people in the conversation. Like I feel like Kendrick is just an excuse why he's outside the top 10. Like if I'm being honest, even Kanye. I mean Kanye. Like Kanye has been great for sure, but even then, a lot of his shit was post like streaming era. Like streaming era, where his shit really living on his life of pop. You talk about. You say let's pull up the hits of Little Baby and like or Lil Durk, excuse me. Like if we pulling up Kanye, what he did in the streaming era, it's not like he was just doing shit that was major hits. So that's all I'm saying. I like Mr. Quality. I don't think people actually feel that shit for real.
I mean, it's number 14, so I mean,
based on what you even said, he might be a little lower if we ain't have 2024.
Oh no, if 2024 didn't happen, if he only had how many albums would that give? Now I'd give him Good Kid, To Pimp, Damn, Mr. Morale, only 4 albums? Yeah.
It's not hate.
And then he don't have, you got to think about too, he don't do hella features. These other guys do hella features. So like I said, it spreads out across all that. So there's factors to why he's where he's at, you know? I think this is a good thing to look at real quick. Hold on. Let me just see something. So Lil Baby has, is this monthly? No, this is total. Okay. So Lil Baby on Spotify, his streams by himself is at 8 billion. Like solo, these are my records, 8 billion. As a feature artist, it's 17 billion. So he's got more streams as a feature than he does as, when I say solo, I don't think that doesn't mean solo, like he's the only thing on the record, just his record. So the features carry Lil Baby at least on Spotify. So I'd assume that takes place over on Apple.
That's a big part of hip hop, man. Features is a big part of a rapper's catalog.
I'm just saying, like if you flood the feature market and you're just on every feature, then like J. Cole's 18 billion.
But you also got to make impactful features too. You can't just be having shit features. Everybody wanted Lil Baby on a feature, and he was snapping for a long time.
No, but you can also get attached to just a bunch of songs where you're just on there and you get the stream. So J. Cole is 18 billion solo, and only 7 billion because he doesn't have a lot of features. So like that'll probably factor why J. Cole's not on that list. As well. So if they just was doing hella features like Lil Baby does, then they may be, on the list. I'm just bringing a little context to it because
I like the context.
Playboy Carti has more streams solo than Lil Baby does by 2 billion, but he doesn't have as many feature streams. He only has 10 billion feature streams.
Yeah, you don't do features.
To me, it's an accomplishment to be a great feature artist. To be able to do that, people to want you on their album, people to want you on their songs, and you be executing for 4 or 5 years straight how Lil Baby ran it. I can see all his features was shit. Like Lil Baby had memorable features where we was like, did he watch Drake on Once and Knees and shit like that? Lil Baby had a crazy feature run. So if other niggas not doing it, and that leads to them, obviously in the conversation of this, falling shorter on the list, I think that's a testament to how good Lil Baby was in the short amount of time that he's been around. Like, if we being honest, especially when we talk about all-time streaming, because it started, what, 2012 or what?
2013. I don't know when it exactly started. I'm just giving a little context. So even for like YoungBoy, right? So YoungBoy's solo is 13 billion, and his features only 4 billion, according to this list on for Spotify. But anyways, we can move on to the top 10 people.
Yeah, Travis Scott 11, Post Malone 10, Kanye 9. I mean, how y'all feel about that?
I mean, Post Malone makes sense. He has like what? Besides, I mean, I think Drake just passed him before they hit the most diamond albums. I mean, not albums, most diamond songs. I mean, Post Malone been making hits forever, so that makes sense. Kanye West. I mean, like Graduation's one of the top selling hip hop albums of all time every year at this point because people are still streaming it. They still love it. I had it with number 7 or 6 on the top 20 albums of all time. So I mean, like I said, it makes sense. Travis Scott, massive artist. Ariana Grande. Like I said, Ariana Grande at 12 is like, I just feel like Billie Eilish should be on the list, but you know, maybe I don't know. Maybe in 10 years she'll be on the list, but I just felt she would be on the list. Even like when Lady Gaga, when was Lady Gaga's prime? That was like before 2010.
2009.
Yeah, I feel like when I was like early high school, middle school, maybe.
BMA's era, 09, when Kanye was wilding.
Okay.
Lil
I
Baby
guess
had
Rihanna ain't dropped the album.
What is he talking about? Lil Baby also had a bad solo
No Beyonce run. Either. No Jay-Z.
What does that mean? Bad solo run.
You think he's been shit for the past how many years?
I still wouldn't deny his run though. His solo run from what 2017 to 2021. He had 4 years. It was pretty big. I think we all can agree. So fuck. It's just the last 4 years have been ass. The 4 years before that were elite.
I wouldn't call it ass.
Did you say his solo run was some 20? He had some.
Well, just his run in general. I wouldn't say solo. Just his run.
Yeah, because I feel like he had the first one. They had had freestyle. The mixtape had freestyle. Had Yes Indeed, and then he kind of went to like him and Gunna was kind of like a thing. Like they were like a duo for a little while, and then he kind of went on to his own solo.
2017, Harder Than Harder, Perfect Timing, Too Hard Way, Too Hard, Harder Than Ever was 2018, Drip Too Hard 2018, Street Gossip 2018, My Turn 2020.
Yeah, I feel like after the Street Gossip, that's probably when he went to his real solo way. But I mean, it makes sense. Morgan Wallen being number 8 makes sense. He's like.
Niggas using semantics.
You can argue he's like one of the, if I won't say he's the biggest, but he's definitely one of the biggest artists in the world. He's still got like 2 or 3 albums in the top 10 albums every single week on Billboard. So I mean, like Morgan Wallen being there, it just makes sense. The Weeknd, he's a massive streaming artist. He just not sold his catalog, but he like borrowed against his catalog for $1 billion. So you can clearly see it in the numbers.
The Weeknd,
Lil Baby being over the Weeknd.
Over the Weeknd, that's insane. I think that speak to, I'm telling y'all, niggas be underestimating that street, like how much street niggas really listen to these people, but it's not necessarily being like put in the limelight, or it's not affecting, like you said, they don't go to tours.
Future and
like they don't buy merch as much, but when it comes to that streaming shit, like we said, rap is clearly the most, like it's a more streaming territory than other genres. So that's what this speaks to. Even with NBA YoungBoy being on YouTube having them crazy numbers, it's like the analytics on what hood niggas watch, and just not even people that like to party, have fun, college, young kids, like they're not necessarily having that, economic
I guess
wave that
the craziest thing about this list is the lack of overlap that it has with Spotify. Like the top 2 that are on here are the same as Spotify. So Drake and Taylor, but then it goes. Bad Bunny's number 3 on Spotify with 124 billion streams, right? So then you'd have The Weeknd at 94. So the fact that The Weeknd's number 7 here, and on Spotify he has 94 billion, and Lil Baby has, where's Lil Baby at? 35. So there's a 60 billion difference on Spotify, but on Apple he's ahead, which is like, it's just crazy that's like a, like I guess Spotify has more users, but you would still think that, like, you would still think though that they would be a little bit similar in, like, the streaming patterns of people.
I feel like it's more users and it's more ad based than Apple. Apple's like you only getting on Apple if you have a subscription. Like versus like on Spotify, you could watch it. I mean, you could listen to it if I'm not mistaken with like a
You listen to it
guest,
for
like
free.
account. Yes, what I'm saying. So I think
It's a
that
little
list
bullshit.
too.
Skip
So
and
like
whatever.
for instance, like I know like when K Ray worked at the mall, like they'll use Spotify to play the music through over their speaker or whatever throughout the day. So it's like I feel like that's where Spotify have different numbers. And the weekend probably would dominate and some shit like that when you seeing it's used more in like more commercial areas and stuff like that. More people just out versus like Apple Music is more like a personal thing. I feel like you got to have an account, you got to have a family account.
Yeah, I guess I just look at it too. Just when I go back to like the whole stadium conversation, it's like, young boy got all these streams, but he can't do like shows like that.
He can't do a stadium, but at the same time, what is like the stadium conversation is a fairly new thing. Being able to sell out arenas is like how can you sell arenas is real impact. Like a stadium is like it's cool, but
well, hold on, we can't do that. Like stadium is that's a real
but
impact.
it don't necessarily mean you're the most impactful person of all time because you could do a stadium. Beyonce does stadiums. Where's the fuck is she at?
I think it's crazy she's on the list.
That's what I'm saying. It's like just because you could do a stadium don't necessarily mean people want to listen to your music. You might just be an icon people want to go out and see. That's a different conversation. You might just be a great celebrity. I don't know. But when it comes to rap is an arena thing. Like just because you do stadiums, like that is it's a badge of honor you can have.
It's a bigger
I'm not saying
stat,
you can't.
Sure, it's a bigger stat.
But I don't know how much can we quantify it. Does how much impact do you have over
but also we got to do this. We got to go to, I guess you would say, generations and like how people are programmed. Like maybe like I said with like some of the pop people not being on. I mean Taylor Swift is on here, so it's kind of hard to have that argument. But and she sells a lot of records, so I guess it's kind of hard to have that argument.
10 can do stadiums, so I don't really understand.
You said the whole 10 can do stadiums?
I said 7 out of 10 of the top 10 can do stadiums.
Drake, Taylor, Bad Bunny, Weeknd, Morgan, Kanye, Post Malone was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7.
And then Travis could do one. Chris Brown could do one, right?
Chris Brown going on a stadium tour.
Kendrick did one.
Niggas are definitely doing stadiums on this.
Justin Bieber could do one.
I think so if he wanted to. Eminem could do it. Ed's done it. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy though when you think about like most of these people can't do stadiums except for the younger rappers that are on this list.
Which makes sense though, because they're not as much as legacy acts like them other guys either.
They have this high consumption. You would think that I mean, Future's not doing stadiums.
Yeah, I would say that too.
He might be able to do Atlanta. He could do a stadium in Atlanta, but
I still think they speak not so much for Future, but Lil Durk, Gunna in them. Like when Kendrick in 2013, 2014, he couldn't do stadiums, and obviously that's way like they're further in their career. But I feel like even let's say 2015, maybe they could have did stadiums. Drake probably could have did a stadium, maybe. But like that's where I feel like these guys kind of in their career. Like they're not as successful as them, so like I'll give them a little more time. I'd say maybe when they become more legacy acts, they might could do something like that. But right now they still in a prime. I would believe, and most people in their prime not necessarily doing stadiums.
I wouldn't say
I mean, literally no one in their prime has done stadiums.
I don't think we'll get to the point where any of the people. I don't think we'll get to the point where any of the people that we spoke about just now will be able to do stadiums. I'll just say that.
No one in their prime can do stadiums. What are y'all saying?
No, I said no one ever.
Hey, Warder, can we do something on this podcast when we address people? Let's not say y'all. Let's address the person who said it.
And I said most people. I said people in their prime don't do stadiums.
Bad Bunny's in his prime.
I'm talking about rappers, nigga.
I'm just talking about artists. With this most streamed artist, this is the most artist conversation.
But none of them in their prime did stadiums. Kendrick did a stadium damn near 16 years in.
Taylor Swift did.
Taylor Swift did.
I said rappers.
That
I'm talking about
Eminem
rappers.
did.
We talking about most.
He did a stadium, and what year his career?
Obviously, not many rappers are doing stadiums. Like obviously,
but even then, that's for Eminem. He was an icon. He was for sure an icon already, but that's even still like 9 years, 10 years into his career, and he was definitely at a bigger level than Lil Durk, Gunna, Lil Baby has.
I mean, I would argue he probably could have did it sooner if he wanted to. But.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the president had like the real life niggas wasn't doing stadiums in their prime. That's all I'm saying. Majority of rappers that we've seen don't do that. So that's all I'm saying. But you're right. They probably maybe never will be able to do that. But I still feel like they have their own impact in other ways.
Yeah, I feel like if we were in high school and even like college, like those people would probably be like the people were like, no, these are the greatest fucking artists of all time. Young Boy, Baby, Playboy Carti, Gunna, Raw Wave. Like niggas talk shit about Raw Wave, but he go on arena tour damn near every 2 years, and that bitch be sold out. So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. And
people fuck with
niggas,
Raw Wave.
a lot of people can't do arena tours. So like that's the real conversations to me.
Yeah. All right, so that's the top. Y'all want to give me y'all? Let me get. So we see this top list right here. This is the top 20 for Apple. The top 20 for Spotify is Coldplay, Ozuna, BTS, Future, J Balvin, Post Malone, Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar, Billie Eilish, Rihanna, Ed Sheeran. This is top 10 now. Ed Sheeran's 10. Eminem, Kanye West, Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, Taylor Swift, Drake.
So that's the list, it got like it got four names that the other one don't, but even Ariana Grande is pretty high on Spotify.
Yeah, she's 6. And she's like what, 12 on Apple?
Yeah, so
so that's the top 20 on the broke nigga platform.
Yeah. The stadium argument is dumb. It's outside of the financial aspects of rap. What do you elaborate on that? What do you mean? Are you saying like rap fans are broke? Like what do you mean? What are you saying? What do you say when you say that?
It's just not the demographic for real.
What does that mean?
Oh, I'm saying like because you said you don't need an account to listen to their music, right?
No, he's talking about no bias.
I'm talking about the comment. I'm talking about the comment in the thing. I ain't talking about you talking about.
Oh, I just feel like it just speaks to like we already say like in hip hop, white people support more of the stadium drive and stadium sales than the average black fan, just based on economic struggles and things like that. We don't purchase merch as much. We don't purchase albums as much. That's why it's harder to do, quote unquote, as much sales than like the average white person would do, and they might not have the same amount of talent. Quote unquote is the conversation. So it's like when that comes to stadium tours and things like that, it's like you may have the fan base to do that. Like the amount of people that would want to see NBA YoungBoy in Houston, if they could afford it, he probably could. But most of his people just that's not the main priority to be trying to go to a stadium, concert. Like most people don't go to concerts these days. Like, so it's not that rap fans are broke. It's just, I mean, rap is a middle class and lower class like demographic. Let's just be honest. And you got to be, diligent with what you're doing in life. That's real. Like
Drake is number 1, Taylor number 2. Is she an icon for real? That's crazy.
We're not doing the Taylor. We're not doing this
I did have a take.
We're not doing this today because
is she really an icon at number 2? I don't know a number 2 being an icon.
Like one of the. I feel like that might be one of the stupidest fucking conversations that we ever have. It's like what are we talking about?
Icon, nigga.
Like, all right, bro. Like,
no, she's a white icon, but I just don't think she.
You even have to quantify it, right? She's just a music icon, nigga. Like,
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say she's a music icon. She's not pushing music forward. Like she's not she's not inspiring. Like, come on, bro. Like, but my one Taylor Swift take was I was going back. Like you seen, they had Coldplay on there, the All American Rejects, Maroon 5. I was just looking at like some older stuff that I might have listened to in like middle school. I'm like, I feel like the bands and things like that was like we lost that. And I feel like that used to be a major competition. And now I feel like Taylor Swift really don't have competition. So it's like she dominates the whole like market for white consumerism, especially white women.
You're looking at a competition. You got Ariana Grande's right there, Justin Bieber's right there. What are you talking about?
That's not real competition to me though. Not when you talk about
Sharon's right there. What do you mean?
That is real competition. What do you mean?
I don't know, bro. I don't feel like
you're just trying to find something. Like it's just like the fact she's so dominant. You feel like she'll have competition. She's so high up there as far as all the statistics that you're like, nigga, can't nobody compete with her.
Maybe I'll sleep on Ariana Grande, but like even Ed Sheeran, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't feel like they icons, but they're icons.
Ed Sheeran, I would say so.
Ed Sheeran is not an icon. No, an icon though. No.
The people have spoken.
Okay, there are more icons.
The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Top 10. I mean, like
there are more icons. There are more icons. I'm not saying that there's a handful.
I just
there are
feel
a lot
like
of icons, but Ed Sheeran not an icon.
Okay.
Ariana Grande, not an icon.
Okay.
You could argue Kanye. You can argue Eminem.
Okay.
You can
You can argue
argue
that. You can argue all the rappers. You could
Bieber,
argue Justin Bieber.
Weeknd, Bad Bunny.
No, Justin's an
Depending
icon, but
on what part of America you're from, you could
post
argue Taylor Swift.
2020, post 2018, Justin Bieber ain't been dropping like that to be like that impact. Like he ain't been dropping impactful shit like that.
Bryce, Bieber's an icon, bro.
I didn't say he was. I'm saying, but when you talk about what they're actually dropping, like even Ed Sheeran is like, I can't like. Maybe you talk about early on, so he got some shit, but like
he's an icon.
I don't know.
I mean, my thing is, you don't have to be You don't have to be dropping music currently to be an icon. Like,
I'm not saying that not icon.
I was like Luther Vandross
not Ed
dead,
Sheeran.
he's an icon.
Like, I'm not talking about Ed Sheeran. I don't know if Ed Sheeran's an icon. I'm saying the competition, the level of competition is what I'm talking about. Like these guys are on the list, but when we talk about their impact and what they've been doing post 2020, 2018, I don't really see that impact. That's why I'm like, when it comes to Taylor Swift,
Bieber?
I mean, Swag was I like Swag as an album, but I don't think that was like
nigga before that. Yeah, Peaches, what did he drop? Plenty of big records. He had like a hit record almost every year.
He stole all the African records and made them white.
Yummy, like he's had a hit record every single year.
You got that yummy.
You might not like it, but it's on the charts. I don't know if you just want to act like charts.
But that's what I'm, bro. This is what I'm saying though. When I was listening to Maroon 5, All American Rejects, I like these were hits that was doing billions, and I feel like the competition for like let's just say number one or like top selling shit. Maybe their group, so it's not like fair to compare. But I'm just looking at white media in general. Like even when I was looking at their YouTube number, I'm like, oh, these niggas was going crazy. Like they was the background for Madden and shit like that. Coldplay, like Linkin Park. I'm like, oh man, now these boys used to go crazy. Like that's all I'm kind of saying. I went and reminisced, and I'm like, went to go listen to white music I actually used to like, compared to like, I feel like the where the white music world is at now. I just don't feel like it transitions past the white market. Like black people like white shit. We like Friends. Seinfeld's cool.
I've never watched Friends or Seinfeld in my life.
What's the shit with Queens and Kings of comedy or Heels or whatever the fuck that shit? Whatever, I don't know. White people, everybody loves Raymond. Like we like white people shit.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, I just feel like some people, like some white media, like when it's really like hitting, like everybody feel it on a different level. Like I said it, like with Justin Bieber, he's done that for most of his career. I think he was able to do that. Justin Timberlake,
the top 10 on Billboard right now, you probably wouldn't know most of those songs that are on there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But I think that speaks to white media.
I think that speaks to algorithms. I think that speaks to algorithms. We're just in algorithms now. When you see these niggas that say like, I don't see anybody talking about Iceman. Oh, they're caught in their algorithm. They're trapped in their algorithm. Of course we don't see it, because back then you had to consume one media. Like we have to watch MTV to see who the videos are. If we only had MTV and not our own choice to go on YouTube or whatever, we would see Taylor Swift videos every day. We're watching TRL Countdown. You would see her every single day at number 2, 3, 1. She'd be like, oh, this is a big song. It's been number 1 on TRL for fucking 20 weeks. But you don't have to see that no more. So you don't see it no more. It's not impactful. You're just not in that algorithm. You don't look for that type of shit.
I see Taylor Swift.
Very true. You're not lying.
I see Taylor. I'm not saying I don't see that. I'm just saying I feel like it's mostly when I look and see who she's impacting, it's mostly white people. It's not black people. When she dropped, like black women not going to talk about it. Like people not talking about it. We don't talk about it. Most people, even in the hip hop space, don't talk about it. Versus, like I'm saying, there's been other white artists.
Hip hop is not the only music genre. We're talking about in music in general. If she's the biggest in music of all time, of all everybody, then she's impactful.
I'm not. Obviously, she's impactful, but I'm saying she's more impactful to a specific demographic that it's great for her because they have a huge market spending share. But I'm saying when it comes to what even just how I feel, what did you call it? Just social conversation outside of white people. People don't talk about her when she's dropping, and I feel like if she was so huge, she was so iconic, we wouldn't have no choice but to talk about that. Like, for instance, the Drake conversation, it stems to white culture. White people know about the shit dropping. You see it on commercials. You see it on all type of shit. People talking about it from all different, whatever you want to look at it, commercial or just normal average day people. So it's like, I feel like with Taylor Swift, it don't stand outside of just, it just stays in white culture. Like, I don't want to bring up like Elvis Presley, but like Justin Timberlake, I feel like is the best example. Like when you really
but he was also intertwined with black people. If Taylor Swift tomorrow, like how Miley went and did shit with Mike Will, if Taylor Swift tomorrow is like, I'm gonna do an album produced by Mike Will, then it would be in your algorithm more. You would see it more. You'd be like, oh damn, Taylor Swift is actually going. It's like she don't be in that. That's not her world.
And then that's what I go into like Adele. It's like, well, she was purely white. She didn't do nothing, but we heard her shit and we felt that shit, and black people had no choice.
When's the last Adele song you heard?
I'm saying that moment though. That's the moment I'm talking about.
Taylor Swift had that when Taylor Swift was big back when we was like young. Those songs were big everywhere. Those weren't just big in like two places.
Music, bro.
Those songs were beautiful. Those songs were. That's like you belong with that shit. Was like, come on, bro. Like,
God, bro. Like, but niggas don't listen to that shit.
So, the fuck? I don't listen to Morgan Wallen. I can still admit it has hit records. The fuck?
So I never said they didn't.
It's not hip hop.
I never said they didn't.
They never. It's not relevant because it's not hip hop. That's ignorant.
I never said it wasn't relevant. I just said it's only relevant to white people.
Not hip hop that no one.
And if they was, and I said that's what made me say she's a white icon because she's relevant to white people. Her success is mainly only built on being. Yeah, she makes music, but the people that view her as an icon is mostly only white people. Unless you just have respect.
You don't think there's a lot of
Bryce, we're not doing this. We're not doing 30-minute Taylor Swift thing. But I'll end it like this. She goes on, and I already know what you're gonna say. You said the last time. She goes on world tours to other countries that are not just white. So it's not just white people. Japan don't got really no white people. She'll do 6 nights there. It's not just white people. She'll go to Mexico, Brazil. Like, these aren't white people. These are Brazilians. These are Costa Ricans. So, it's not just white people that like Taylor Swift.
How do you?
No Bias Media says black people suffer from thinking because they haven't heard of it, it doesn't exist. He's in the Matrix.
I'm in the Matrix. Escape the Matrix.
I'm just saying, like, when our artists, when they become icons, nigga, you see how it touched multiple different demographics from ages and races. With Taylor Swift, her main demographic 70 to 90% white. Yeah, I'm sure she can go out of the country and do tours because most successful icons, whatever white color race, if they're American, they go outside international, they do numbers. That breaking news.
As long as you said it right there. As long as you admit you're an icon, it don't even matter anymore.
But I said a white icon. And I think there's black icons that white people have no fucking idea about. And then there's like the Michael Jacksons when we talk about icons, Drake's, Kanye's, I think they span across different demographics more thoroughly than a Taylor Swift could ever. And I think that speaks to relatability, which music and art is about. But call me fucking crazy because I said black people don't relate to it. It's not that I think what we think is the most important. I'm just saying when it comes to our black icons that I'm really comparing her to, it's not even a fucking conversation.
27 or 42, huh?
Hold on, who are the black icons you compared her to again?
Michael Jackson, Drake, Kanye.
Yeah, I get
Tupac.
Wait, to who? Taylor Swift? Who are you talking about?
Yes, when you talk about them being able, you talk about multiple different demographics listening to them, multiple different races, ages listening to them. From people in their 50s, 60s enjoying these people's music to people that's young kids listening to it. It's not off point. We got into we were talking about top 20s. And she's number 2. And if we look at even the Apple Music shit, if you're really looking at that competition, there's not a lot up there. Like Post Malone had his run, but it's been a little quiet for him the last 4 years, right? Am I tripping? 3-4 years, it ain't been like that.
Well, compared to his peak, yeah, sure, but still.
But even when you say that she doesn't have competition. Even if there was 20 bitches dropping, there's no she's the person, nigga. She's the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if there's 20 white girls dropping right now. It would not matter. And they have that every year. There's Tate McRae. There's what's the other white girl award that you liked her album? What's the white girl that dropped? Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish. Like, they're out there. They like there ain't no white girls dropping. They got a new white girl every year right now. And Lil Langley. Like, there's a white girl every year dropping.
That's true.
But
no, I get it. I just
Taylor
don't
Swift
like,
is Taylor Swift,
bro. So this is what I'm looking at. Like when Michael Jackson was coming up, the nigga was competing against so many elite talents: Stevie, Prince, like bro, Beatles, Queen. Like it was just like it was different. Even with Luda, who was just that Nelly. He was talking about my era was the toughest era to drop in hip hop. When you talk about all the niggas going crazy, I just don't think for her to be dominated because most of her shit, like she was always successful, but I feel like post like 20, like maybe 17, 18, that's when she started really going even more crazier. Like, I just don't think that level of competition where she had to compete against other icons is really there. Like, if I'm being honest.
Taylor Swift dropped her first album in 2006. She's been in the game for 20
She was
years.
more country though. She was kind of on that country.
I'm just saying, regardless, she's been in the game for 20 years.
She didn't turn pop until like 08, 09
though.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. But she started off in country. You gotta put that caveat.
Yeah, because even The Weeknd would be considered. That's her competition. Like he's a pop star. That's her competition technically.
Taylor Swift.
That's an example. Weeknd is an example. That's an icon she has.
Weeknd ain't fucking with Taylor Swift.
That's one icon for sure.
It's closer than a lot of people would say. I don't know. The Weeknd is a big artist though. I don't know. It's the most streamed artist.
I feel like
have the most monthly listeners on Spotify.
I can't say that.
Don't he have the most monthly listeners on Spotify? I thought it was
I don't know, man. I just feel like Weeknd music, if you was to, maybe it's a versus conversation. I don't know what to put the narrative in. I'm not even trying to make a narrative for real. I just truly think the Weeknd music make better music. Like more people enjoy his music over Taylor Swift. But Taylor gonna have the numbers because white America. And she's dominating. So that's the thing. She's dominating. I'm not gonna say she's not, but she's also a product of, bro. If you could do that in white America and they feel like you fit the white image and they love you, your numbers gonna get pushed to like extraordinary numbers that most people will never get.
That conversation.
It's the same thing with Eminem.
That conversation would be legit if there was more people that were doing this consistently for 20 years.
I said she's dominant. That speaks to her. She grew that, but it also speaks to. I don't think her numbers speak to how great the quality of her music is. I think it speaks to her being able to have a fan base and that fan base being like a huge consumer in white America. Like, bro, they love her. Like, obviously, I'm not saying nothing like that. It's just like Kim Kardashian. People love that lady. They love that brand. Now, on top of you being able to extort the white consumerism, women out there, the numbers gonna go crazy. It's the same shit with Eminem. Like, Eminem rapping ability is not the reason why he was doing so extravagant numbers than everybody else. It's because he was white. And white people picked that up, followed that trend, thought it was cool, and it caught like fire. Not every white person can do that. That is an achievement in itself. I don't want to like shit on her to that degree, but I also want to bring it to light. Like, yeah, she do crazy numbers, but it's not just because her music is just the best shit that we ever heard in the world. Or even I can name people that ain't get close to her numbers that makes way better music than her.
But you don't listen to her music, so how could you say that?
Man, I don't need like
you don't. You can't, Bryce. You can't say I don't need. That don't make no fucking. Stop it. That don't make no fucking sense.
Because it's not that
nigga was about to say I don't need to listen to her music. Like, nigga, how do you?
Because I don't have to listen to. You want me to listen to it every day? Like you to say I never heard her.
What
music?
is the last Taylor Swift album you heard? What's the last in full? Have you ever listened to a Taylor Swift album in full?
It's been a long time. I say that. Maybe
have you ever listened to a Taylor Swift album in full from
maybe once or
twice?
Maybe once or twice.
You ain't never listened to a motherfucking Taylor Swift album in full, bro. Don't sit here and try to lie to me, dog.
I've tried. Why niggas think I gotta lie about that?
Why do niggas
think I gotta lie about that?
When the fuck have you ever in your life said, you know what? I'm about to listen to this Taylor Swift album.
Bro, we talk about this is not the first time we had arguments about Taylor Swift. Nigga, I like to go back and research. Nigga gonna tell me this motherfucker, I kind of go listen. And this is what I say, bro. I'm not willing. I'm always willing to like understand. Like you went and played her songs. I'm like, no, I see what you're talking about. She got some shit that was memorable. You remember that? You remember that? You was right. I do remember them songs. But when we compare them, bro, it's other people with way better catalogs, and they couldn't even touch her numbers. And I think that speaks to white America. Like, let's be real.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't listen to her music, so I couldn't say if her catalog's bad or not.
I'm not saying it's bad.
I'm just saying. I couldn't tell you how good it is compared to Whitney Houston, or I couldn't tell you. I don't listen to it, you know.
And you know what's crazy about that? Like, obviously, we don't listen to every icon out there, but the fact that she was an icon during our era and we just don't fuck with it at all, I think that says something.
I mean, I don't listen to Lady Gaga. I don't listen to Katy Perry. I
think that says something.
No, it doesn't. Why would I be listening to these white ladies? What do you mean?
Because you listen to other white people. Like who? You actually listen to white people.
The guys? Yeah, the guys. I'm listening to the girls.
But it's not because you're sexist. That's just because they don't connect with you. And that speaks to shit. Versus there's other women artists in this world that has connected with you because they shit not just women-y, boring ass shit. It's shit that actually go past. It's human experience shit where you can relate. They actually know how to relate to not just being a woman. So it's plenty of women out there like that. But most of them women, it's like, yeah, rah, 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 rah. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not a gothic UK bitch. Like, of course I'm not going to relate to it. But that also speaks to how much their music is niche. Versus other icons.
Niche is crazy.
Other icons, everybody know that shit.
You really can only name a certain amount of people that everybody knows. And really like Michael Jackson. You know, like you can't name
if I play Linkin Park, if I play
you
American
might know like
Rejects,
2 Linkin Park songs, Bryce.
No, I knew like
one American Reject song.
I knew about 4 or 5, maybe more than that.
And you know 4 or 5 Taylor songs. So like, what's the argument? You know, it's like
but the enjoyability. Are you not following the fact that multiple different demographics actually would enjoy it?
Are you not following?
Just women.
You're not following, bro?
That goes back to your take. You just said you don't listen to them because they women, but you listen to white men. But I'm saying, why do you like those white men? Because they relate to you.
Warder just pulled up Taylor Swift demographics. It was what, 52% women, 48% men? That's what the demographic said?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a high rate for a woman. 48% of her fan base is dudes. That's a high rate.
Very high.
That's a high rate. It might be gay dudes, but it's still a high rate. It's still a high rate.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's pretty high, though. I don't know. That's pretty high.
All right, man. What else we got? I know he's going to do a whole Taylor Swift pod again. What else we got, man?
Oh, man, shit. What else we had?
Y'all saw Jay-Z put out a whole hair like, bro, this nigga put a hair documentary out. We don't give a fuck about your hair journey.
Midlife crisis. Niggas gonna say, oh, y'all talking about a black man's hair. Y'all are weird. Like, all right, bro.
I think that was all just promo for Beyonce's, what's her thing called? Sacred, or what is it called? Her hair care line. I was like, bro, we don't need the 7-minute documentary about your hair, brother. It's all right. You got long hair. Shout out to you. You're 50 and you got like long ass hair, good hairline still. Shout out to you, my brother. What's No Bias Media saying? You're only right because it's a general point. Just like they used to say,
oh shit, my bad.
It was someone better than Jordan in New York, Rutgers Park. Like, okay, how can I say you're wrong? Oh, you talking to me or Bryce? I don't know what you're talking about.
He's talking to me because I said there's other artists, but bro, I'm like Mariah Carey, Rihanna. I mean, argue Beyonce, then I go like Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston. You probably some people Madonna did numbers. I don't know Madonna music like that, but I'm just saying like there's women that did not do the numbers in tours that she's able to do, but at best their catalog is similar. But she's doing 30-40% more in sales. That speaks to white America, not her actual talent.
That speaks to supply and demand. Who like Taylor Swift is doing what she's doing? Who are similar artists to her that are doing what she's doing? No one, right?
In their time, in their prime, it was a lot of them.
Like who?
The ones I just named, making good music, making good albums.
No, I mean like white. Female singers like Britney Spears. Was she doing that? Was she
technically
doing the numbers?
Yes. Oh, not the numbers, no, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying. But she's able to do it.
Britney Spears also, like, if she would have had a 10-year career or longer, maybe.
I mean, that's a big hypothetical, but yeah, sure.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again, did 1.3 million first week.
Yeah, a lot of happened with Britney. Like she went off the mental.
She could have, but that's a hypothetical. Like we could insinuate that.
She had a good run when you look at it. I mean, she did. Oops, I Did It Again 1.3. Britney did 7. In the Zone did 6. Circus did 5. Like she had a good little run.
Yeah. So let's ask this: what are some other white women icons in music? Adele. Is she one of the first? Was like that had a run this long? Madonna run was like 10 years, right? But it's not many, is what I'm saying. Not even one. Like even if Madonna, she's still one of the first. She'd be like top.
Like I think Madonna's is more impressive because she was in an era with Michael Jackson and she was.
She had a lot of competition.
She was over
Taylor
MJ.
Swift. Taylor Swift was in the era of fucking Drake. What are you talking about? Oh, y'all ain't fucking with Drake?
I'm just tired of arguing this shit.
My bad. Damn, I know y'all.
It's just one person. Well, Weeknd too. You did say the Weeknd. Kendrick. No, I mean it's icons. It's not that you.
Celine Dion is an icon.
But so in all honesty, I mean, white America craves like it's been missing like white woman icons. So she's filling that void for sure. And she did it with having a long run. Like it's been other white women that came around, but for her to do 10 plus years, no, that's other than well, at this point you said 2008, 20. Yeah, almost 20 years, 18 years at this point.
No, this is the year too. She started 2006.
Oh, they said okay, my bad. They said it's 2008. So yeah,
like, no one's done that. So she's the Drake of what she does, right?
Would you consider Adele an icon?
Obviously,
not really.
Yeah, Bryce, you're bugging, bro. I don't think you know what an icon is.
Adele's an icon, bro.
Maybe. I mean, I guess maybe, but I don't.
There's niggas singing Adele music
based on her catalog, or just based on that.
There
one,
are
like,
niggas
moment?
playing Adele.
Based on her catalog. What do you mean? Like 19 and 21 are great.
Like, come on, bro.
So, how many albums you think she got?
She only got 3 albums. No, she has. No, she has. No, she has what? What does she have? She has 21, 25, and 30, right? That's the.
Yeah.
I said 19. She has 21, 25, and 30.
Did someone just join?
No, my shit reconnected.
I would say Lady Gaga's an icon.
Nah, I'm not going.
I would say she's an icon. I just didn't think Adele run was long enough. Like I think she had the moment. I just didn't think her moment lasted long enough for me.
I don't think Gaga had the numbers Adele or Britney had, let alone Taylor.
I think Lady Gaga.
But her peak was high though. But
just based on her
based on her look, based on everything she did, like Lady Gaga's definitely an icon.
No.
Yeah, I say so. And I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to show on Adele. I just didn't think she did it long enough. That's really it. But if you think she got 3 albums, I mean, I guess. I just feel like, bro, black artists, bro, what they did to become icons, like I don't know, bro. I just feel like the work was way more harder for them.
So we should penalize the white artists, right?
No, I'm just comparing them. Like when I look at what they did, it's like, well, I mean,
reverse racism.
No, not really.
Kind of is.
It's just, I mean, black people are great at music. Nigga, like, we're one of the best at to do it. So, I mean, I'm not comparing them to shit.
White people aren't.
To some degrees, no.
White people aren't good at music.
They are. They're good at music. They're great at music, actually. But I'm saying, in American music, black people is dominated a lot.
Music or R&B and rap?
Music. Okay. Like Impact, it's been mostly black people. Like when you talk about numbers that Michael Jackson had to go against, them niggas in the UK and shit.
Well, MJ is the anomaly.
Like the Beatles, Queen, like them niggas. Like, I don't think the Queen was from America.
MJ's
Madonna was from America, but
who else outside of MJ?
Elvis from America, but like when you talk about the biggest icons in music, most of them are black in America. I just asked to name other white icons. I guess that's why y'all brought up Adele and Lady Gaga. But
so the biggest Madonna, the biggest artists of all time by record sales from the United States, top 5: Michael, Elvis, Madonna, Eminem, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, the Eagles.
I didn't know the Eagles was American.
Garth Brooks, Kanye West, Billy Joel, Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, Britney Spears, Metallica, Bruce Springsteen, Aerosmith, Barbra Streisand, Frank Sinatra, Chris Brown, Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Lil Wayne, Maroon 5, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bon Jovi, and Lincoln Park and George Strait. I would say Chris. Y'all think Pink's an icon? I don't know. I feel like they are. I don't know. Pink.
I think we just call anybody that's a legacy act icon.
I like they're icons. Like they say, people
I can't speak on it.
I think we just have different definitions. That's why I'm like, I'm not really pushing.
Some shit I just don't know.
We'll just do this quickly. I'll throw out some names. Elton John, icon, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was part of what group?
You thought I was going to say
it was just him.
I thought he came from another group.
I don't know what you're going to say. Pink Floyd.
But I would consider him more of a white icon. Like just I said, we have more black icons.
Bryce, we don't have to quantify.
Whatever.
We don't have to
I'm quantifying what I want to quantify.
We don't have to quantify. It's white. Only white only. It's like,
period. Look at that.
But I'm just saying, like a lot of black people, that's what we getting like. It's multiple different reasons. Just like how he was like Lady Gaga's not an icon, but
that is me. A lot of people think he is.
Like he just said Elton John isn't, and I'm saying like to most people,
I
like
said he is.
I thought you said he wasn't. My bad.
Yes.
But even then, we're gonna be splitting hairs, and I think that the hairs will be split based on like the people they impacted. I don't know how that's crazy.
Pink Floyd is an icon.
Is Beyonce an icon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Celine Dion an icon?
I wouldn't say so.
Yes. In her prime, I have to
maybe a superstar. I wouldn't say that. I don't know. Icon.
Yeah.
Maybe
I know what I'm talking about.
You gotta listen to Celine Dion more.
Yeah, I don't think so. 200 million records sold worldwide.
Yeah, she's icon. 250 million actually. Second most albums sold by any female artist, by the way.
Yeah, we can.
He's an icon.
Move on.
5 Grammys.
What's the next topic, man?
I'm being very consistent. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't think Lady Gaga has these achievements. I don't know. I don't know where niggas is getting Lady Gaga from. I don't think she is, even though she's a big artist. I'm not saying she isn't, but Lady icon.
Sold 168 million records worldwide.
That's cute. She's not icon.
She's done 1.1 million first week.
That's cute. Not icon.
Before, what's the difference from her and Celine Dion?
Celine Dion is Celine Dion. Huh?
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it doesn't mean nothing. It's just a word. He's just saying something.
Name 10 Lady Gaga songs. Oh,
10,
okay.
Name me 10 Celine
Next
Dion
topic.
songs. Name me 10 Celine Dion songs.
That wasn't my ear.
No, what the fuck? What's the point of saying that then?
It wasn't my
ear. So stupid. All right, next topic, bro. Next topic, bro.
Yeah.
I know how many records she sold. I know how many Grammys she got. I know how many accolades she got. I don't know all of her songs though. It wasn't my ear. It's my mom's ear. I could ask my mom. Want me to ask my mom?
Yeah, okay. Ask your mommy.
I don't think so.
You said how many Celine Dion have? You said she has 8. She has 5 Grammys.
5 Grammys. I believe 2 Academy
Lady Gaga
Awards.
has 16 Grammys. 2 Golden Globes.
We value Grammys now. We value Grammys now.
You did bring up
the nigga who brought it up first. Now when he brings it up and I say, well, she got 16. No, Grammys matter? Why'd you
Grammys matter? Fuck out of here. What else we got? Nigga, it's midnight. I'm trying to do this video. What else we gonna talk about?
I don't know. I don't think we got. Well, yeah, because I'm doing a video already about the Drake lawsuit.
I'm trying to cook this NFR nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do this shit before I go.
I'm an icon, not a con. I'm always telling what I can because I'm convinced, so I control the truth. I understand based on the knowledge of con. Now my icons, even though I'm the plug. All right, shout out to you.
Right.
I even with Jay-Z, I think he more of a black icon. Like, he got a big white fan base, but I think majority of white people wasn't consuming his music like that, versus like some of the other icons from black, worlds.
How can you quantify something you have no proximity to, Bryce? That's a question for you.
I think that actually makes my point. Like, if I have no proximity to it, that is a chance that it was based on a region or is based on a certain demographic that's not spanning towards mine. Like, and I'm multicultural, so it's not like I'm just like in a box. But for a degree, like I said, like,
I think they're saying, how can you quantify something you don't listen to?
Once again, I feel like we talk about music icons. Like, you'll know their music like you just know it because you can't have no choice about hearing it. And then there's some icons, they're more regional based, they're more demographic based. Like that's just real life, bro. We got, like I said, it especially makes sense with black people, bro, because there's so many black comedians, rappers, and shit like that that's iconic to us. They mean so much. You couldn't tell the black story without them, even like activists and shit like that. And they would not, white people might not know who the fuck they are. And it's vice versa. So it's like that's the thing. Then we have the icons of like when I talk about music, where I'm thinking they span through all of that. Like, and you different make a good point with Taylor Swift. Like you say, she go global. She's international. So I mean, I get what different saying. I'm just saying I don't believe her catalog's that great.
The point you were trying to make, though, I would argue that most of these people don't even do that. Like you wouldn't say the Beatles are like. Would you call them a white icon, or would you say they're just icon?
I say
crossover.
They're just icons.
I say,
you would say
icons.
Well, they're not. Well, are we considering icons that they have to be American, or they just?
No. I'm not. I don't care about that. I'm just asking. Because I'm trying to say like there's probably like the whole like with the Bryce conversation, like a lot of black people know them too. Like there's not many that are even like that. Like if I named
I agree.
Like Elvis Presley, you would say he's a white icon.
Yeah, but a lot of black people know him like because I don't know. He's just a part. You can't tell music without Elvis.
But see, then if it comes to just people knowing you, I feel like if Taylor Swift, people are like, "Oh, shit, that's Taylor Swift."
That's like an American culture.
Actually, I'm not gonna say that because if Taylor Swift was walking in the mall and she didn't have a million people around her, I'd probably just think that was a random white girl. So
yeah,
I'll take that back.
And Elvis is more like just an American culture icon. Like it's Elvis. Like niggas dress up as Elvis. Like,
you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Woo!
I don't mean that they know that. I don't mean that they know his music necessarily. They just know it's Elvis. Like. And they do with the fucking sideburns and the guitar, like.
And the reason I bring up the white, like the white icon, is because they're able to be successful and not ever having to span out of other demographics. Versus a black artist, they have to be hot to black people, and then they got to get so hot to even break the bubble of the white acceptance and being able to be pushed to that. That's why I like when I look at what black numbers and how we compete, like we almost have to do 2-3 times the work and the quality than what they have to do to be considered icons and legends. Versus if they make it in white media, that like that's a challenge in itself. There's a lot of competition in that, but if you do it, the numbers are going to be 10x. Even though your music catalog might not be that compared to other people that don't have that same benefit, and that's just how I feel
like Shakira would be a regular icon.
She's obviously a regular icon, bro.
For instance, even with Spanish people, like, bro, they do crazy numbers because that demographic goes outside of America. And like Bad Bunny, he's able to compete with Drake and Taylor Swift for people is in the top 10 and out of America. Like, Americans know his shit, but like, let's be real. Most Americans don't know his shit for real. So it's like that's the kind of conversation I'm having. Versus black people, we don't have that same benefit of like we could boost the person numbers and they could just on black people alone, they have the craziest numbers in the world. We don't have that luxury. So when I say black icons, I look at it as a different level of like challenge that they had to go through, in my opinion. So that's when we were like on Twitter, we was like even what it was like, am I supposed to be impressed? Like, yeah, she's dominating and white Americans killing it. Like, they pushing it.
I love trolling D-Friend on Twitter. It's fun.
Yeah, I know. It's like...
yeah, but Shakira is definitely an icon. I think she's more of like a cultural icon at this point. Because, nigga...
No, Shakira definitely an icon.
We wouldn't even know about the World Cup theme songs if it wasn't for Shakira. Some of her biggest songs is World Cup songs. So, like,
Shakira, Selena...
yeah.
Definitely was icons. Even... No, I don't know. I'm about to say, I don't know. J-Lo icon? Is J-Lo icon? It's not because of her music, though.
Yeah, I think she's
a mix of the music.
She's more of a cultural icon than music icon.
They some fucking hoes. They stat corrected page. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, she's more of a cultural icon, like pop culture. Just because she was an actor and shit like that.
Bro, look at this African queen. She just fucked me.
Hey, yo.
She on 2 slips too. She can get 2
Man,
threes.
my point, bro.
He said, "Bryce, you fight." He said, "Bryce, you fight too many fights. You're not even winning the first one. Now you're bringing in another point."
It's the same point. It's been the same point. Black comedians say it all the time, bro. You get big enough to where you could get that white fan base, and you still gotta hope that your black fan base still accepts you when you move on to the white fan base. Like that's one of the biggest challenges for black, like even in general. Like we talk about NBA YoungBoy or Take Care or Damn. It's like they commercial album. Like that speaks to what you're trying to connect to past just the demographic that you have to do versus like I don't know, bro. Like it's a no. Like this has been a conversation in black worlds forever. So maybe this is the blackity black me saying, "Whoa, it's us," or some conversation. But like I said, bro, I think our artists usually outshine them peak for peak.
Hey, Warder, don't ever use me in AI again, brother. Don't ever AI my face again.
You should have just switched the thumbnail. Is that why you chose the old one?
Don't ever.
That's why you didn't want to use the new one. That's why.
Don't ever AI my face again.
Hey, shout out to Google Gemini, man.
Don't ever AI my face again.
It's up right now.
ChatGPT wasn't working, so hey,
yeah, don't ever have my mouth open on a thumbnail in your life. Don't do that no more.
Looking ass.
Just have me looking straight into the camera. No emotion, no nothing. Bryce got his mouth wide open with a damn glizzy right in front of it. My thing is, why the fuck you ain't got your goddamn picture? You got RP. Where the fuck you at?
Listening to Beauty Behind the Madness, bro.
Where the fuck you at on here? But anyways, that's all we got, man. That's all I got.
Rest in peace, Clive Davis.
Rest in peace to Tay Keith. Let's say that. Rest in peace to Tay Keith. I don't think we still got a cause of death on Tay Keith yet, but rest in peace to him. Only 29 years old, man. It's sad.
They said they were trying to do a wellness check on him, and he was just.
Well, yeah, I saw that part. I don't remember seeing them say like what actually happened to him.
I find that very weird, by the way. But.
I mean, the speculation was, something drug related, but speculations.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I got more videos coming out tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. As I said, we're currently at 6,900. No, 6,000. We're at 9,210. So subscribe to him now. Subscribe already. Follow these guys. Bryce Reacts. His name is right there. It says it. Bryce Reacts. Go follow him. Subscribe to his channel. Go subscribe to Warder's channel.
Yes, sir.
Warder's almost at 100 subs, so go ahead and go and sub up right now.
If you want the crazy takes, man, come to Bryce Reacts, man. I'm
delivering daily now. So, hey, sub up.
Sub up, y'all. We'll catch y'all later. Are we doing the versus? Gunna versus Baby?
Let me look at my schedule.
We can figure it out. We'll figure out a date. We'll figure out a date. But yeah, shout out to No Bias Media. Shout out to NJ. Shout out to Flying Lows in here earlier. Shout out to Anime. What's his name? Anime Blacks. What's his name?
Anime something. Yeah. Lala with the bars.
Anime Dark King. Shout out to you. We'll see you on the next one, man. We out. Peace. I can't end it. Water got to end it.
Shout out to my slow ass laptop, brother.
He still